Well, good afternoon, and thank you for coming. My name is Ricardo, and I'm here presenting you CElUS, which is cellulitis on ultrasound, but we like to call it the Fat Watcher. Well, all of us have different perspectives on how we feel and how we look alike. So to change that, we go to a gym. And statistics says that 4 million people each year in the US alone do that. And for the gym industry, they think, wow, $2.6 billion revenues only in membership. The problem is that they have a huge problem, which is called retention rate. Their retention rate up to 6 months is 50%. This means, putting into numbers, that only 2 million members are still at the gym after 6 months. Well, this gives potential losses of $1 billion. $1 billion for losing members. So the billion-dollar question is, in fact, what are you going to do about it? How can you retain your members to keep on going at the gym? Well, in order to reduce the dropout rates, gyms really need to motivate their members from day one. And the first month seems to be really, really critical because myself as a member need to have some value for my effort, for my sweating. Because the problem is that I start cycling for an hour and I get all sweat, and by the end of that hour, the machine tells me, congratulations, you just lost 3,000 calories. And I go, I don't see them. So how can I believe them? How can I believe? How can I have perception that I'm changing? And the problem here is that we are looking at visible changes, thickness changes. And this, for a fact, doesn't happen in the first month. In the first month, what you have is content changes. Basically, we can show you, in fact, your fat layer or your muscle. But what is happening to your body at the beginning of exercising is, in fact, you are burning fat through exercising. You are turning your fat content to energy so you can exercise. So, in order to see and believe the small changes, you really need to look at the content and not on the thickness. And here is where we enter. We are highly capable to show you, to motivate you to retain yourself at the gym. And we do this by making a color map color, which here is an example of a person that is going to the gym by 2 weeks. And as you can see in the fat layer, we have the blue area. And the blue area for the person means that he or she is having low fat content. But okay, there's still some red ones, so she still has to train more. And this, for a fact, is really important because now I'm starting to believe that my exercise, my effort, my money is paying off. I'm changing. And to putting in a wider perspective, we put it in a timeline progression. So you know now where you are, where you were when you started, and where you want to go as a goal. You need to have a goal to change this. And all of this in this awesome, awesome product, which is CElUS. CElUS is, in fact, our portable ultrasound-based machine that is able to analyze your body fat. And no, we are not only static as a product, we are an online machine system. So we give you also these online services, so you can even further communicate with your gym or with your member, and at the same time, you can integrate your everyday data. And that is why we are the best in the business. We have high accuracy and high accessibility. Basically, we can do it anytime, anywhere. And this means that it's affordable for your local gym. At your local gym, if you think of this in a local basis, we have in average 160 new members each year, which means that if you use this motivational tool, you can upgrade your retention rate up to 80%. This means that at the end of the year, you get an extra of $12,000 only for retaining a bit more of your members. And to do this, we have come up with this package. The equipment, which integrates our technology, and our online services. But we just don't want to go local. We want to go worldwide. That's why we want to go Portugal and Spain. It's our country. Brazil, the fast-growing market, a lot of big soccer and sports events in the few years. And USA, because it's in fact the leading market. And by now, you must be wondering, okay, what a great technology these guys have. A textural-based technology that is able to detect tissue changes. So we go even further from the gyms problem. We want to go to nutrition clinics, aesthetic surgery, and at the end, we want to go to the medical market, organ analysis. For example, liver in cirrhosis or the pancreas in diabetes screening. So we do all of this with this awesome team, which is myself, medical imaging and pattern recognition, and Oliver, the computer science guy. Thank you for your attention.